Hey guys, it's Siobhan with To Kitty and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing monthly readings for June 2019, and these horoscopes are for Pisces. That can apply to Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if you have Pisces heavily in your natal chart, or if you were just called to click on this video, there may be some messages that will resonate with you here. Keep in mind that this is a general reading for the collective energy of Pisces, so not everything is going to apply to everybody. Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest here. All right, Pisces, so June 2019, I tuned into your energy and channeled some information before we jump into the cards, as usual. And the first thing that came to my mind was wishy-washy. And now that can mean a couple of different things, but as Pisces, we tend to get categorized as wishy-washy signs, like as a sign. Pisces is just known for that. I myself am a Pisces sun, so I can kind of resonate with that. I've been called that a couple of times, nicely to my face, just jokingly from friends, not like a mean way. But yeah, we can be a little bit spacey. We can be a little bit all over the place. We might get invited to the party and decide we don't want to go at the last minute because our energy is more important to us. We are very connected, very sensitive. We are in touch with everything. We have multiple aspects of ourselves that are kind of vying for our attention all at once, so it can get a little bit overwhelming. And we're like psychic sponges, so we really do absorb the energy of everyone and everything around us and the collective. So, you can sit in your house by yourself, but you're still connected to the collective energy. And it's funny because I'm realizing now why this song came forward, and I'll tell you in a second. So this song that came into my head right after I heard the term wishy-washy was, I think it's from the 50s or something. Bobby Darin, Splish Splash. So it's that splish splash, I was taking a bath, long about a Saturday night. So it's like a 50s song, and I just read the lyrics, and it's basically about this guy who's taking a bath, and then he gets out of the tub and opens the bathroom door and realizes that there's a party going on in his house. Everyone's like dancing in his living room, and he's like, oh my god. So he's like naked, so he goes back in the bathroom and gets himself together, I guess, runs to his room, gets dressed, puts on his dancing shoes, and then goes and joins the party. So I don't know why I didn't understand why this was coming through, but now I'm realizing that exactly what I just said was you can be at home by yourself or think that you're at home by yourself, but there's all this energy, this super high vibrational energy all around you. You're surrounded by your spirit guides, you're surrounded by people who want to come and they're drawn to you because of your energy, or you're tapping into the collective. Even if you're alone, it doesn't feel like you're alone. So this can get overwhelming, and it can make us feel as though we're wishy-washy to other people. But what else was coming through from this is washing up. So splish splash, taking a bath. Literally take a bath, because getting connected with the element of water, which is what we are, is going to help you to clear your energy. It helps you to connect with the elemental energy. It cleanses your energy field. It's purifying, it's grounding, and have fun with it. The moving and a grooving, dancing, body movement, fun, socialization. Have fun with this energy. Clear your energy regularly, but you can have fun with it too. All right, so let's jump into the reading and see what comes up in the month of June 2019. Oh, and I also wanted to mention that while I was shuffling, the Ten of Cups fell out onto the floor. So this is a significant underlying theme for you guys, I feel like, this month. And the Ten of Cups is all about completion and joy and, everything coming full circle, just feeling like you have everything that you need. It's a happy home, it's a happy partnership, it's joy on all levels, it's fun. So as you can see, the children are dancing. So there's this very light-hearted sort of childlike energy and this sense of completion and fulfillment and balance, because we've got the rainbow here as it comes to emotions, which are represented by the cups. So congratulations, Pisces. That's looking like a good reading for this month so far. So let's see the current self energy of Pisces. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me shuffle it first, because when I was shuffling off camera, that one fell out. So I put it back in. We'll shuffle it back up. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me or a Reiki Healing Session, all of the information is in the description box below. Just send me an email and we'll get you booked up as soon as possible, as my availability allows. Also, if you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, there's that Ten of Cups again. It's at To Kitty and Beyond, all one word, just like here on YouTube. And I post cards of the day, and other energy updates, and sometimes there's special sales for Instagram followers. Okay, so let's get into the reading. Pisces, June 2019, current self energy, please. Ooh, okay. Knight of Pentacles. What is the theme of the month? We have the Star and the King of Wands. Okay. What is the key goal? Oh my gosh, that one just really wanted to. Lovers. Interesting. What is the obstacle to overcome? Wow, this is really fast. King of Swords. Lots of court cards here already. Major accomplishment. Oop, geez Louise. The Sun. And I'm going to take that in the upright because I was shuffling through the deck the whole time. I kept seeing the Sun and it was reversed, and they kept telling me like that should be upright, that should be upright. So if it comes out in the reverse, make it upright. They told me ahead of time. I love it. Okay, so what to avoid? Ace of Swords. A lot of similar cards here to the Aquarius reading. So if you guys have an Aquarius moon, rising, or sun sign, if you're like a Pisces rising or a Pisces moon sign, or if you know, like if there's any combination of Pisces and Aquarius, I would check out that video as well, because this seems to be similar energy. What to embrace? Knight of Swords. Okay. Some swords energy coming through pretty strong. Where to find support? Yeah, Queen of Wands here as well. It's the same as the last Aquarius reading. And last but not least, advice and encouragement. Wow, okay. Seven of Swords. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's see what's going on. Pisces, current energy coming up as Knight of Pentacles. This is so funny. Like even just tapping into this energy right now, I'm like feeling all silly, like saying my words weird and stuff. So it's very playful, very childlike. But yeah, this current self energy is the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of the opposite of that. So this is interesting. You may be fluctuating between trying to plan and like get your shit together, get all your ducks in a row, plan for the future, like especially as it relates to money, finances, career, that kind of thing, or making a move, taking action, possibly like traveling of some kind or moving forward in life. But at the same time, I'm still feeling like this childlike innocence and this playful energy and this like really joyful, silly self. So this might be where the wishy-washy comes in, because it's like a bit of both, and they're two complete polar opposites, but it's both. Because we're Pisces, we're a little bit of every single sign. So we're very much, we transform. Okay, so the theme of the month is the Star and the King of Wands. So this to me speaks of finding hope and being guided. Okay, yes. So they're saying being guided towards a leadership position of some kind, taking action, being guided to move forward, when it comes to your spiritual evolution and your presence in the world. Okay, all right, that's interesting. Yeah, so the theme here is also finding balance with the Star. We have balance, healing, hope, inspiration, messages that come in, inner direction, your inner compass guiding you in the right direction. And the King of Wands is very fiery, very passionate, very driven, very focused. He knows how to focus all of the vast amounts of energy that he has. So we are being guided to tune into that so that we can really choose a direction and move forward with it and be a leader in that field. Okay. So key goal is the Lovers. Again, this is about balance. So finding the balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine aspects of yourself, finding the balance between knowledge and intuition, finding the balance between your feelings and your thoughts. And since there's a lot of swords here, this is balancing your thoughts, and this could be communication oriented as well, because there's a fair amount of court cards here. Like, it's mostly court cards, and we do have counterparts. We've got the Queen and King of Wands and the Lovers. So this could be a spiritual relationship of some kind, a physical relationship, soulmates, twin flames, partners, whatever it is. There is counterparts here. There's the divine feminine and the divine masculine aspect, and then we've got a lot of swords. So this is balancing communication. This is finding a way to be clear and concise in your communication. And I think, the card of the day today on Instagram that I pulled was I speak with sincerity. And I'll read you guys the quote that came through from my higher self. She said, "Let your words flow from the heart. Let your words not be blocked by fear of judgment, nor let your words be judging of others. Let your words flow like the sweet nectar of the flower. In this you shall attract many a beautiful creature. Let your words be light as a feather, as is your heart. Your words are your wand. You create as you speak. Use your words wisely. Speak with sincerity." If you guys want to check that out. But that came through for the collective right now, and Pisces is very much tapped into the collective, which was what I was picking up on from the channeled information. So next up we have the, what is this now? Obstacle. Righto. Okay, so the obstacle to overcome is the King of Swords. And again, this is to do with communication. This is like the overly analytical, logical mind. This is thinking in the negative sense, because it's coming up in the obstacle position. This is allowing your thoughts to run away with you. You might get distracted really easily, or you might have negative thoughts that come in, or you might not know how to communicate what you're feeling or what you're picking up on. You may feel like you're stumbling over your words, or you feel blocked in that respect, or you can't communicate in some way. So the King of Swords is very much about like thinking clearly and communicating clearly. So if he's coming up in an obstacle position and they're showing me the gray clouds in the background, you might feel confused, you might not feel sure of yourself, you might not feel sure of how you're communicating in a relationship of some kind. And I just looked up and it was 1222 on the video recording time. So 222 is about balance again. So we've got lots of themes of balance here already. And twos also represent the master builder. So this is creating from a space of balance, being the architect of your life. And it's also a message to keep the faith. So even though this might be an obstacle right now, keep the faith and know that you can be the King of Swords in his highest light aspect, which is very clear-minded, very aware, self-aware and aware of what's going on around him, able to communicate very clearly, concisely, to speak with sincerity and passion, and to know, just to know. It's this connection to the spirit realm, the sword of truth. Okay, awesome. And what's next? A major accomplishment, right? So we've got the sun here, and this is awesome. In the major accomplishment position, it's clarity of thought, clarity of mind, information coming in and you being able to interpret it with a clear perspective. You can see clearly now that the rain has gone, the clouds have moved away, and the sun is going to come out, and you'll be able to see the information for what it really means, and from a bigger perspective, a bigger picture. The sun also represents healing. So this is bringing the balance and the healing that you need through spiritual insight and connection, or healing in your relationship, healing in your partnership, bringing balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and growth as well with the sunflowers. And it's perfect. This card is so perfect for the reading because he's like this naked baby. Maybe he's on his way to have a bath. Maybe it's bath time. But he's very much joyful and innocent and playful and open and, just no judgment. Kids have no filter. They just want to play. They want to do what they want to do, and they want to say what they want to say. So it's really stepping into that very truthful, innocent, playful, joyful energy this month. I love it. Okay. What to avoid? We have the Ace of Swords. So I think to me, this really represents missing an opportunity here in communication, or in a way of looking at a situation. So the Ace of Swords it's a brand new beginning. It's an opportunity that comes in. It's related to thought and mental functions. So this could be an epiphany or an enlightenment that comes, but it needs to be grasped. So avoid overthinking it. Avoid allowing this opportunity to slip by limiting it or by refusing to see it from a higher perspective. All right. What to embrace? We have the Knight of Swords. So embrace moving forward with communication. In the shadow sense, the Knight of Swords can be a bit quick to speak. So make sure that you're thinking before you say anything. Make sure that you're, is this loving? Is this kind? Is this helpful? Is this coming from the heart? Really speak from the heart. And if you're ready to do that, and if you are feeling confident in your mental clarity and being connected and grounded and tapped in, tuned in, turned on to the divine and communicating through that, then yes, go ahead, do it. Communicate, speak with sincerity, speak from your heart. Allow the divine to flow through you. Channel that information. Channel that clarity of thought, because you're going to get a lot of fast-moving energy in the realm of mental information. So you might get like downloads of information that will help you to balance your relationship with yourself, and as a reflection, your relationship with your counterpart. So pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to and learn to discern between negative thoughts and positive thoughts. Does it feel limiting? Does it feel like it's coming from a place of fear or judgment? That's ego. Does it feel light? Does it feel expansive, joyful, positive, loving? That's higher self. Learn to discern between those two. Be the objective observer of your thoughts so that you can find the balance. Find that balance. That's really the key this month for you guys. And where to find support? We have the Queen of Wands. So this is a very fiery, passionate female, receptive energy. She's very sure of herself. She's looking towards the future. Again, we have the sunflower. So there's major growth here and beauty. Growth and beauty, especially as it relates to your clarity of thought and your mental connection to the spiritual realms. Also the sun, right? So the sun brings downloads. And as empaths, as clairsentient or clairvoyant, claircognizant, psychic individuals, which Pisces most often are, even if you haven't tapped into that gift, you do have that ability underlying. It's just some people are more... it comes more naturally to them. Some people have to practice and really put in the work. Either way, you can be a psychic as well. You really just have to tune into that energy and allow that information to come in without labeling it or judging it as imagination. Because I've had that happen with me where I doubted myself, and so I wouldn't say something, and then I would find that it was exactly what I had a premonition about. Like I'll hear names, words, song lyrics. It's exactly how I channel my higher self and how I tune into the collective energy. I just don't filter it. I just allow whatever comes through to come through. I don't judge it. I don't, put labels on it. I don't try and figure it out right away, because the clarity will come. And the sun is giving us all of these downloads, like our physical sun is giving us tons and tons of downloads through plasma light and all of these CMEs and galactic or geomagnetic storms, and we're moving into the galactic center, and the galactic New Year's coming up, and we've got a solar eclipse next month on June 2nd, and we just had the full moon. So like, oh man, there's so much energy. Pisces, you're super tapped in, so own it. Own that energy, step into your gifts, be a leader. The Queen and the King of Wands are leaders. They are very passionate, very spiritual, very driven individuals. And together, especially finding balance between these two aspects of self or within your divine relationships, this is going to be the key to unlocking this higher level of understanding that wants to come in. So that's awesome. And last but not least, we have advice and encouragement being the Seven of Wands. So I'm going to get clarity, or sorry, not Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. So again, mental. And the Seven of Swords is like about, excuse me, I just burped. It's about deception and like theft and stealing. So let me see what the heck this is about, because it's coming up in the advice and encouragement. What does this mean? We have the Hanged Man in reverse. So this to me speaks of taking action. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, so this is not, because it's coming up in a positive position in the spread, the Seven of Swords in this case does not mean deception, lies, or untruths. It actually means taking action, and see how he's taking the swords. He's got the swords in his arms. Well, those swords are mental clarity and thoughts, inspiration coming in from the divine. This is channeled information. He's accepting them, and he's carrying them with them. He's integrating them. And the Hanged Man in reverse, in the upright, he is taking some time out for himself to think about things from a new perspective, to gain this sense of clarity and enlightenment. In the reverse, he's achieved that sense of enlightenment, and he's ready to take action. He's ready to let himself down from this time of suspension, and he's ready to move forward. So again, this is action. This card, Seven of Swords, he's moving. He's taking action. He's taking action on the thoughts that he's getting and on the information that's coming through for him. Okay, so that is what they were trying to say. Gotcha. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm going to use a new deck that I got, the Amenti Oracle and the Druid Animal Oracle. So 2 new decks that I got. I want to thank you guys for all of your donations that you've been sending in. I want you to know that those donations are going back into the channel in the form of new decks. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It's all for you guys. But I get to play with them too, so thank you. So, all right, Amenti Oracle, Pisces. What do you have for Pisces? Ooh. Okay. I am accepting. So this is really about accepting, and they've circled the star Sirius here, which was the bringer of ancient knowledge in the ancient Egyptian tradition. And this is the Amenti Oracle is very much focused on Egyptian beliefs and traditions. So this is accepting the knowledge that's coming in from the stars. And the sun is a star. We don't think about it that way a lot of the time because it's the sun, right? But it's a star. And so this is accepting information, knowledge, insight, clarity that's coming in from the stars. And she's lying in water. Okay. Wow. So this may be saying to you, Pisces, that being in or around water this month is going to help you tune into your psychic abilities. You may be able to channel information or come to some kind of clarity that's going to help balance you and your relationships through being in or around water. Oh, I love it. Okay. And let's get an oracle card as well for Pisces. What animal oracle card? All right, we got one. Oh, fire dragon. Holy. That's the opposite of water. So again, we've got these opposing sort of energies. It's finding that balance. Okay, so fire dragon is transmutation and mastery of energy. Ooh la la. So fire dragon brings vitality, enthusiasm, courage, and an increased ability to overcome obstacles and to find the energy to cope with life's problems. Having the powerful fire dragon as an ally will align you with the qualities of leadership and mastery. Oh, that's that King of Wands and the Queen of Wands energy. Leadership and mastery, and that's fire energy. Wands are fire. Beautiful. Okay, so with care, he will fuel your inner fire, which can be directed and channeled with laser-like precision to help you accomplish tasks and achieve objectives. And I'm going to read the reverse meaning too, even though it came up in the upright, but I always like to make sure that I get all of the messages across in case there's something there for somebody. So the reverse meaning is, are you repressing a lot of anger? If so, you may feel that you're not in control of your life energy. Either this energy seems out of control, or you sense it is scattered or dissipated. Do you often lack energy and vitality? Do you find it hard to get excited or motivated? Or do you have too much nervous energy, making you overexcited and unable to relax? Whether you have too much or too little energy, developing a harmonious relationship with the fire dragon will help you. If you lack energy, you may need to ask the dragon to give you a little more of the treasure he's guarding. Or if your energy level is too high, you could ask the dragon to take charge of some of your energy, sure in the knowledge that you'll be given access when you need it. Fire dragon can be dangerous, but if the inner rage that has been repressed for so long can be expressed and worked through in a therapeutic setting, he can become a powerful ally. I absolutely love these new oracle decks that I have here for you guys. So thank you so much for those donations again. This was your reading for the month of June 2019, Pisces. I think it's really positive, and I definitely resonate with it as a Pisces sun myself. So let me know how this applies to you in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you received love, healing, activations, clarity, and confirmation. That's always my intention with a heart-based center for these readings. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me or a Reiki healing session to help you really balance and channel this energy effectively, the information is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and thank you to all my existing subscribers. I love you all. We'll see you next month. Bye.